Randolph comes up short to Bridgewater, talking to the head man, Pete Hamilton. What did you see today?
We really battled. I think they made some plays in the second half to go win the game. I don't think we necessarily lost it. We made some mistakes, but, they had a kid go 5 for 5 from the three-point line in the second half. That was huge for them. Not something that I think we really banked on, playing the way we were playing defensively. He made the shots. But we battled. I was proud of that. I thought we executed the zone we wanted to play well. Just a couple plays.
I want to talk about the seniors in a minute, but I thought Kyle Ferguson really played well today.
Yeah. Again, there's been a theme over the past 3 weeks, maybe, if not a little bit more than that. He started to gain some confidence. He started to understand what could be some of his go-to looks and go-to cuts offensively. So he started to make some shots a little bit more. Some of his drives are a little bit more productive. And then again, Kyle physically, he helps us rebound. He helps us defend with a little more physicality on the perimeter, which is a struggle for us against a team like Bridgewater. They're so much bigger than us across the board that Kyle helps with that.
I think somebody might think it's hard to keep the team hungry when you look at the record, but I saw a hungry group out there today in your guys. Talk about maintaining the intensity.
Yeah, proud of the guys we talked about, honoring Will and Jerry and trying to just focus on today. How can we make today a great day for those two guys and hopefully a great day for our team? And it didn't end the way we wanted it to, but I think anybody who watched the game, that was a really good college basketball game, and you want to play in those. You want to win them at the end of the day, but you want to play in them, and I think we played in one today.
Talking about the two seniors real quick, let's start with Will. He doesn't get a ton of playing time, but that start today was not just some worthless effort by him at all.
Yeah, good for Will. He was really battling. He had 8 rebounds, and he was going and getting them. He took advantage of his chance there, and really proud of him. Thought he did a great job. I've enjoyed just being around Will throughout his career. And then I told him after the game, especially over the past year or so, I just feel like I've gotten to know him better, and he does a lot of things just the right way, and I appreciate that. And I'm glad he could go out there and get 8 and 8 on senior day.
And Jay Goodman, I thought, played his rear end off as well.
Yeah, he hit some big shots. 23 points and 9 out of 14 from the field that's a heck of a game right there. Again, he's a guy that when we've been in good games over his career, he's usually a part of that and has kept us in it, has gotten us over the hump to win some, has like today put us in position to try to win, and I'm glad he had a good day on senior day. I know more than anybody he probably would have rather won the game than score 23 points, and I appreciate that about Jerry, but I hope he can be proud of his performance today.
Yeah, final thing, and I'll let you get out on this, is talk about Will and Jerry as people and how much you've seen them grow, because I read it, and you talked about Will improving year to year. You talked about Jerry, the Breakfast Club that Will helps. Yeah. Talk about their growth, not only as players, but as people. Yeah,
I think, with Will, maybe his role as a player speaks to him as a person. And Will's done a nice job of embracing the fact that, he's on the scout team a lot, and he's got to get guys ready to play. He needs to influence young guys and try to get them doing the right things. And, so the Breakfast Club stuff, he had all those guys that maybe don't get as many minutes all year working out every morning or games and just trying to get better. And, seniors doing that. And I think that just speaks to his character, and he didn't hesitate to accept the role, and he didn't hesitate to kind of live the role. And you really wish more guys were like that. The reality is there's not a lot like that, and I'm extremely impressed that Will could operate that way. Jerry, both those guys, they're known on campus. You go to other offices, they know who Will and Jerry are. Career office, admissions office, dean of students office. They've always got nice things to say about those guys. I think that's awesome. Jerry just won an award for just being inclusive around campus. I think that if you would have told me that he would have been in a leadership position to kind of go be recognized on campus when he was a freshman, it would have been I don't know about that. He's quiet. He doesn't really do much. And he's really gotten out of his shell. And I would say ever since, this 5th year, he was like, you know what, I'm about to go into the real world and I'm gonna get out of my shell a little bit. He's done a great job with it. So it's awesome to see that from those two guys, and I'm sick we couldn't win the game, but I'm really proud of how they carry themselves.
Coach, always grateful for your time.
Thanks.